Welcome to Sanjana's Education Strategies. Learn the trade secrets to cover vast concepts in no time. If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe.
Hi students, so welcome to this session, and in this session we are going to learn about chromosomes, structure of chromosomes, about replication of DNA, about DNA structure and about RNA structure, and also I'll teach you about a small trick to learn the protein synthesis, how proteins are synthesized and what this genes, DNA, chromosomes does. Okay, about everything in detail I'll be teaching in this video. In the next video I'll be dealing with mitosis, meiosis and all those things. So first we'll see the structure of chromosome. Chromosome normally first in a cell, this is a cell, okay, this is a cell. Within a cell you will be having nucleus. These are chromatids or chromatin fibers. This is nucleus. Yes, okay. Now what happens to this chromatids or chromatid fibers means they start to condense. When they are condensing, you can see this is chromatid fiber 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so one more I'll draw 6. So one chromatid fiber, it gets attached with another one chromatid fiber 2. Another one 3 attaches with 4, 5 attaches with 6, 7 attaches with 8. Like this it gets attached. Chromatin fibers attaches in this form, where in the center of their structure. So the center region where they are getting attached, that region is known as centromere. See how they will be formed after attaching. See, this is not a single line. Actually, I told you I'll be telling you about what a chromosome contains. A chromosome contains nucleotides. So many nucleotides will be present in this region, like this piles of histones. Okay, like this it will be present. So it will be somewhat thicker only. So this is the structure of chromosomes. About chromosomes, to say, inside chromosomes only all the genetical processes take place. So chromosome, when you take, it is the carriers of genes. Genes, they are the carriers of heredity. Heredity. Okay. So all this happens inside chromosome only. Inside chromosome we are having genes. Inside gene we will be having nucleic acids. What are the nucleic acids? Nucleic acids are two. One is RNA and the other one is DNA. Okay. All this will be present inside this chromosome only. Where this chromosome is present? Chromosome is present inside the nucleus. Where nucleus is present inside the cell. Yes? Okay. So this thing you have to understand. Now, normally in animal cell, okay, and plant cell, there will be different mitosis. The division will be different. About all those differences I will be teaching in next video. Okay. Now we'll see about histones. So under histones you have to understand, I told you already what is histone. If you take one nucleosome, this is said to be nucleosome, this completely said to be one nucleosome. So in a nucleosome, this is one nucleosome, in that we will be having A, B, C, T, okay, till mostly till 8, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, only till H it will be present. Normally 8 histones form one nucleosome. 8 histones forms one nucleosome. I have drawn 8. Okay, it forms one nucleosome. So this 8 histones will be surrounded by strand of DNA. It is surrounded by strand of DNA. So then you can call it as nucleosome. When histones are surrounded by strand of DNA. You can call it as nucleosome. That's it about histones. Now we will understand what is the basic idea of chromosomes, genes, DNA. So chromosomes, they are normally known as the carriers of genes. Carriers of genes. Why means they are carrying this genes. Okay, what these genes do? Genes carry DNA. Genes carry DNA. And these genes, their main function is producing DNA for a particular protein, synthesizing protein. Okay, so we'll see how they are synthesizing protein. Okay, they are the encodings. They are the encodings for producing proteins. We'll see how these proteins are being formed. Okay, so each DNA in each chromosome, we know already in human beings we are having 23 chromosomes. Okay, 23 pairs of chromosomes, out of which 22 chromosomes have other functions, and as sex chromosomes we are having 23rd pair. 23rd pair. And this pair consists of XX chromosome and XY chromosome. XX chromosome, if they are having, it forms a female child. If XY means it forms a male child. Okay, like that we are having a pair. So this is about chromosomes introduction. Now we'll see how proteins are being formed. For that you have three processes. One is DNA replication, DNA transcription and DNA translation, which you will be learning in the higher classes. But at present I'll just teach you how these proteins are being coded by the genes, because it's something which you have to know. Then only you will understand what these genes are for. Okay, so first you have to understand that when DNA is present, okay, DNA is present, and this DNA will pass message to mRNA. Pass message means it is passing some information to mRNA. This mRNA will carry that information and it will go to ribosomes. You know what is ribosomes? It is a cell organelle. Ribosome is a cell organelle present inside the cell. And we have learned in lower classes itself that ribosomes, the main function is protein synthesis. So this mRNA will take that message, information to ribosomes, and this mRNA will tell ribosomes synthesize proteins. Come on, start synthesizing proteins. So what these ribosomes will do? Amino acids will start to enter these ribosomes. Okay, from various places amino acids will start to enter. And who is bringing these amino acids means tRNA. tRNA will go and tell, because this mRNA will pass message to tRNA also. So this tRNA will bring amino acids. It is telling all amino acids to come to ribosome. Once these amino acids come to ribosome, you know what these amino acids are formed. So these amino acids, they produce proteins by forming many multiple bonds. Okay, you know, a peptide bond will be formed with this amino acid. That's how ribosomes are. Ribosomes synthesize proteins. Okay, this is how after synthesizing protein, what happens? This protein will help in the malfunctioning of the body. Understood? So first you have to understand a particular type of DNA will produce particular type of protein. If I am taking a chromosome 11, chromosome number 11, okay, think this is chromosome 11. Chromosome 11 will produce the protein insulin. Insulin, it is a protein which is produced by only chromosome 11. which means this chromosome 11 will have DNA. Yes, it is having DNA. This chromosome 11 will have DNA. We saw how this chromosome is having DNA. Chromosome, after that we saw about nucleotides, then histone, okay, then nucleosome. Inside a histone, you are having a strand, that is DNA, which means that DNA is present inside this chromosome. Yes. So that DNA, what happens inside this chromosome? DNA is present inside which chromosome? 11. Chromosome number 11, we are having DNA. That DNA passes information to mRNA, and that mRNA makes ribosomes to synthesize proteins. That protein formed will be insulin. That protein formed by chromosome 11 will be insulin, or that protein formed by the DNA present in chromosome 11 is insulin. So, particular type of DNA produces particular type of proteins. You understand? In a factory, many manufacturing takes place. So, there will be a boss, a head, okay? The boss will give information to manager to produce this product, okay, today or tomorrow. He'll give a specific time. Boss is telling manager to produce this product. So this manager goes to the factory. Before going to the factory, for producing any product, for manufacturing any product, we need raw materials, right? So this manager is telling workers present there to bring the raw materials to the factory for producing, for manufacturing the product. Okay, so that's how this process takes place. This is normally in a factory. You can take same example for DNA or their cycle, how they are producing proteins, manufacturing of proteins. Our boss is DNA. DNA is telling to manager mRNA, and this mRNA is telling to worker tRNA to go and bring the raw material amino acids for manufacturing proteins. Proteins is a product where they are going to the ribosomes. Okay. This is about the process. Okay, mRNA. mRNA, its full form is messenger RNA. Messenger RNA. What is its function? It carries information from DNA and pass it to ribosomes. Okay, it orders ribosome to produce what? Proteins. Next, what is tRNA? tRNA is transfer RNA. Transfer RNA. So this transfer RNA tells, what this transfer RNA does is, it brings the amino acids. It is coded for bringing amino acids to the factory ribosome. That is a function of transfer RNA. It is transferring amino acids to ribosomes. Now, another one important thing. First of all, you should know what is DNA full form and RNA full form. DNA is actually deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, this is DNA. RNA is simply ribonucleic acid. Okay. Some places or some books you have seen, they might have written ribose. It's also correct only. Deoxyribose nucleic acid and ribose nucleic acid. This is DNA and RNA. Then we will see some of the differences between DNA and RNA. There are a lot of differences between DNA and RNA, but for your syllabus, what is important, that alone I will be telling. One difference you know already, that is DNA is double stranded and RNA is single stranded. Okay, this you know already.